So something that I used to worry a lot about is my website and product photos. And yes, it does help to an extent, depending on how good your product is. And this is an example of a website that isn't that complicated. It just has the basic necessities, nothing crazy. And you can see if I pull it up here, they're doing about close to $1 million a month, and they're doing insane numbers. And this is purely just because of the market they're in. So they're in the market of the baby niche. And when it comes to this baby niche stuff, it's parents have money and they're willing to spend on their kids because they want their kids to grow up strong, healthy, and they want the best for their kids. So this is one of their best selling products. It is a baby changing pad. Okay, nothing crazy. It's just a baby changing pad, and you can see the benefits right here. You can see BPA, PVC, free from the foam, waterproof, stain resistant, non-slip base, Lux. So all the unique selling points right here. You can see easy clean, non-toxic, waterproof, premium quality, non-slip. And just by positioning yourself, by selling to a market that has a lot of money, already allows you to charge a premium amount of. See, these guys don't even have a discount. Okay, there's no discount. It's just a straight $138. And if you pull up their ads right here, you can see the type of that ads. It's not really how fancy your ad is. It's about how much does someone resonate with your video. Okay, so let's just watch this video.
All right, real talk. This change pad from Henley, total game changer. First up, it's waterproof and stain resistant, so when the inevitable blowout happens, no stress. One wipe and you're all good. Next, it's got dual foam layers. Think of it like a tiny comfy cloud for your baby's bum. Plus, it's lightweight and portable, which means I carry it one-handed while holding Ality and I still look like I have it all together. And did I mention it has a vegan leather finish? Super damn fancy, because why shouldn't baby...
Quality. So I can already see it's a very high quality product, and this is what you want to sell: a really high quality product. You want to give the customer the best experience possible. Okay, and it's just testament. You can see if we scroll, if we go here, we can actually maybe be able to see what their best selling product is. Okay, so it is the baby changing pad. They're doing about $147,000 in a single week. Okay, and a lot of you guys are trying to sell products for $30-$40. Like minimum, I want you guys to sell products at least that you can bundle together and have an average order value of over $70. Okay, that's going to allow you to have enough profit margin to keep your business running and have a sustainable business where you don't have to lose money, right? And you can see there's nothing groundbreaking about any of these products. It's just in a niche where people are so passionate about. They're so passionate about their babies. They're willing to spend money on their babies, and they have money to spend on their babies. People just don't understand this because you're so caught up, and most of the people that start are so caught up on the little details and finding the exact product. And it's not really about an exact product. It's an exact market, okay? The baby market, great market. The pet market, great market. The religious market. These people are very passionate about what they do. So you got to think about what market you want to sell to, and where is all the demand? Where is all the demand? What do people want? They always want women. They always want to look better. They always trying to get rid of fine lines. They're always trying to use anti-aging products. Okay. And what's good about this tool is we don't even have to just see these products. Okay. And you guys are talking about how it's tough to market products like this, but if we just look at the ads, it's just simply just showcasing the product.
It's an unboxing of this parcel from the brand Henley. I know that it's one of their new bags. This is their Soho bag in their brand new colorway. They're launching very soon. It's one of their best sellers. How nice is that chocolate colorway? Beautiful relief. You can see there's still
so it's got a baby bag, and it's just showcasing the product. It's nothing that complicated. As long as you look authentic, the product quality looks good, you're good. Okay, so if we go back here and we look at the amount of variations they have, let's just search up here. Let's just search up baby change pad. Let's see what kind of margins these guys are looking at. Okay, so if we look at baby changing pads, it looks like a pretty good quality one, but we want a thicker foam one. So I'm guessing between $16 to about $30, I would say, for a good high quality one. That one looks pretty bad, slightly more expensive. It looks very similar to this, so about $30. Okay, washable. So here we go. This one looks I'm sure you can get a lot more different colorways, and this one looks good because it stops the baby from rolling off. Looks like a decent size. They've got a clip as well, so you can see. Actually, if you order over 500 to 1,000 pieces, it's $15. So you can see they're doing like very huge numbers. So I'm assuming their margins, like they could profit easily $100 after shipping and stuff. Still easily, very healthy margin. And this is what allows you to sustain such a healthy business. It allows you to grow. Like, so many people have such thin margins when they're trying to sell a product that if something goes wrong one day and your ad spend just is bad for one day, your business just goes to shit. It's very unprofitable and you can't do that. Whereas if you have a brand like this and you have $100 net profit margin, a gross profit margin to work with, even on the worst day, you're still profitable. This is what a lot of brands don't understand. They're trying to fight for crumbs when you should be pricing your product. Price is one of the biggest levers of your business. If everyone's fighting for crumbs at the bottom, let's see. Okay, so baby changing grounding pad. Okay. All right, you have a look here. So it's all roughly about the same price actually. So yeah, 60. So it's actually quite standard price. Okay. So people are willing to pay this price point. And I think the only listings that could survive on the front page of Google would be the big brands. So you can see here, so $35 for a very similar product, $17, $129. This is actually a brand though. And you can see Henley one right here, the one that we were looking at, $148. So they're able to charge more than the traditional, like you can see all these 70, 90, 50, 80, and they're able, and when they charge more, it doesn't even look that bad, like compared to all the other listings, because you feel like the reason they're charging more is because it's a better quality version. That's why people, when it comes to price, even if you have these two exact same photos, you're going to think this one's better quality because it's priced at $70, okay? But they're the exact same product, okay? And this is why being able to charge more for your products is going to help your business survive in the long term. And I always tell people to price it higher rather than lower, okay? And especially if your product has high perceived value and you can actually charge more, just because, like, for example, iPhones probably don't cost that much to make, but it has a high perceived value, which is why, you can charge like a lot for an iPhone. You can probably charge about 1,000. How much does an iPhone cost? Like 1,500. You can charge 1.5K and your cost of goods is like less than $100. And that is what you can do when you charge premium prices. It allows you to have such high profit margins, okay? But this video is getting a little bit too long. If you guys want to learn how to start a business and how to reposition products and find a product, there's a link down below. It should be still available.